Did you know that they made a 2-issue series based on Samuel L. Jackson's infamous film Snakes on a Plane? They did, and they even have his key line in here. So let me tell you all about this. In issue number 1, a young man named Sean happens across a crime lord named Eddie Kim as he kills a prosecutor. Sean flees, and Kim sends guys in pursuit. Later, back at his home, Sean is attacked by some henchmen as FBI agent Neville Flynn shows up and helps him escape in order to have him testify. Flynn is then tasked with escorting Sean as they leave for Hawaii on a flight. A henchman of Kim's, however, sprays the leis intended for the flight passengers with a pheromone meant to drive snakes crazy. Kim arranges for a bunch of venomous snakes to be placed in the cargo hold so that they'll attack mid-flight once triggered. As the plane loads, we meet a few of the passengers, then it takes off. Once the flight is en route, the snakes are freed remotely, and they, in short order, kill a cat as well as a couple that are joining the Mile High Club. They also fry an electrical panel, knocking out all of the lights on the flight. As one of the pilots tries to restore the lights, he's killed by a viper. Then, snakes attack the pilots in the cockpit, causing the oxygen masks to drop in the cabin, releasing dozens of snakes onto the passengers below. Issue number 2 begins as snakes attack people all over the plane, while the remaining surviving passengers make their way towards the front in order to separate themselves from the deadly creatures. Back in Los Angeles, a snake expert is brought in to help via the radio. The plane starts to descend, and the people have to fight off some snakes. The passengers then flee to the plane's upper level, but a guy gets attacked and wrapped up by a massive boa constrictor. They then use an inflatable raft to block the stairs to get to the second level. Back in Los Angeles, the authorities finally find the guy who sprayed the leis, and they also find vials of the stuff that they used to make the snake super aggressive, along with the snake anti-venom. We then get the comics treatment of Samuel L. Jackson's now classic line, which is actually only half of what we were familiar with from the film. Then, Neville purposely shoots out a window before the plane tries to land to get as many snakes sucked out as possible. Just before getting off the plane, Sean is attacked by a snake until Neville shoots him in the chest, hitting the snake as well as the bulletproof vest that Sean was wearing. Finally, they all prepare for Sean to testify, but first, he and Neville go surfing. So that's it for the 2-issue adaptation of Snakes on a Plane. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll be back soon with more horror comics coverage.